what's up everybody? My name is Marco. I'm a former pro opera singer and I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective and anime music these days. Today we're checking out, as is tradition, and I'm very excited about it, the Snezhnaya live symphony performance from the Genshin Impact next big patch where we go to the land of snow and Russia. Let's listen to it and stop and start as we go. Wow, with a crown and everything, huh? Oh my gosh, accordion is so underrated. Oh, it goes. I like how this is all like a build-up, you know? Of course. Wonderful doubling there. Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. So, you know, what I find really interesting is how we borrow from classical Russian composition. Russian music is very interesting to me because it has a great deal of history, and there's a lot of suffering in Russian music, generally speaking. The piano, obviously, to me feels very cognizant or reminiscent of Rachmaninoff or Tchaikovsky. Obviously, I don't know what the expanse of the range was, but it looked like it was pretty wide. And Rachmaninoff was known for writing really complex and very large chords, and so much free flowing in that, which is very, there's this beautiful, elegant kind of tension within it, but also too, like you heard a lot of the horns and hits and things like that, which to me, that was all like one really big setup, and it was about a minute setup, which is really beautiful. And then we actually stop and we do something really fun where we take it and move it to different instruments. I've always really enjoyed singing in Russian. It's very difficult, but we would take diction classes where we would learn how to pronounce. I'm actually kind of surprised that the music's not in Russian, and it looks like the singing here is in Latin. But I was kind of surprised. I kind of expected a little bit of that. But the doubling is really cool, and it's just it feels very intense, but it's kind of free flowing in the same way. And I think part of that's because of the instrumentation and yeah, let's keep going. So we've got some chorus in Latin here. I like how the strings, you can't really hear them because the accordion's front and center, but it's right here. Which was like a momentum and a build-up. Nice, the piano is actually playing what the accordion's playing. So you have the voices are also doubling, and that's really the motivic idea there. It's kind of got this like longing quality to it, doesn't it? It's really pretty because it's mournful, sad, but also, you know, elegant and I don't know, it has this zhuzh to it, which is really nice. Tremolo. Oh! See, Arlecchino's theme? Polumnia Omnia, why? Oh no, this is oh, this is La Signora. Oh, it's the Harbinger theme. Love those flutes there. Well, that makes sense because this is the Harbinger home base, right? Wow, very like Star Warsian. Oh, I love... That's cool. Actually love this little heartbeat here because it feels like the pulse of life, or the pulse of the place, or like what keeps this train moving, so to speak. Like there's a real sound in that of almost of like existence itself. I wanted to go back a little bit really quickly because as the piano was subdividing in between the beats, which was really cool. Right here. Da, da, da. No. Da, da, ra, ta, ta. See, this is much more like war, and I feel like the swirling of battle. Da, 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 da. Yeah, like the heartbeat's nice because the heartbeat feels like determination, right? The heartbeat feels like focus. The heartbeat feels like this is the air that keeps me alive. This is my lifeblood. This is the thing that keeps my body going. You know, is this place? You know, the way that the melody in the accordion is ba da ya da ya da da, like that. That's life, right? That's keeping me going. And so the heartbeat, I think, is really interesting because it represents, me. It represents like humanity, identity. In the face of conflict, I still stand, and that is gorgeous. It's really nice. It's also nice layering to add, a repetitive melody, but toss it to different instruments in different sections. Nice. Celeste, you don't see that often. See, it's a lot of unison here as well. A lot of danger in that sound with the lower basses. Yeah. You who will walk with us into the land of darkness, come, let us create a new world together. Fine ab Anastasia servati sumus aurora aurietum. Only a Tsaritsa Anastasia. Nice. Culminating into this ending here as everything is unison. Tremolo. That's really cool, actually, because I really appreciate the singing here. Because, so it's interesting, it has that Harbinger theme, but in a way, it's actually... You who will walk us into the land of darkness, come, let us create a new world together. In a way, it's actually like, it's inviting change. And so it does sound scary as if like maybe not everybody wants that change. But at the same time, there's the sound quality in it of danger, right? And of joy almost, of like, walking the path to the new promised land. And then it's also honoring the Tsaritsa, in this case, Anastasia. Right, like that's not nice. That's kind of dangerous. And you have the strings going imparo, which is sad, tense. And this part is interesting too because it becomes much more legato. Infine ab Anastasia servati sumus aurora orietur. Like that's actually optimistic, I think, because of the legato. You know, only our Tsaritsa Anastasia shall usher in the perfect dawn, and that music is much more flowing by comparison to the previous stuff, which is a lot sharper, the Harbinger pure theme, right? And so what this does is it showcases how we believe and trust and respect Tsaritsa Anastasia because of the legato, which is a really nice little gesture. So that's cool. Okay, let's go over to what's next. Triumph on the Ice. And then, of course, you hear the ice, right? Ooh. Nice little leaps down. Nice staccato. And the swirling of the wind and stuff, of course. Lots of unison movement as well. Oh, nice. It's much more of a dance. Hell yeah. Mysterious though. Look how light that is. It's kind of in the background. Like more and more things are being revealed and showcased. It's like a little piano concerto. It's cool. But the accordion always brings a like lightness, which is really interesting. Then we get more unison. Nice. Wow. I love the piano, man. Oh, it's Russian! Oh my god! Cool! What did they say? The glory of those who defend the homeland is not something written down. Oh man, look at that. Oh, I used to be able to read this. Otushi znai oto. Yeah. It's been a minute. So this is the battle theme? Crazy. Again, this is amazing. So you can actually see on the sheet music here. Looks like lots of 30-second notes. So it's really cool because the piano and the accordion are now having this solo, and it's so fluid, and she's playing all the little in between notes between the big like beats. And I think that's fun because it kind of fills it out. Is that in 4/4? I don't know. But that's lovely. I love. It's almost like we enjoy this. It's very luxurious. Oh, that's so like lovely and luscious and bright, and we love to fight. Fighting is fun, there's this. But there's the danger again with the organ, and then the lower register and the piano, of course. We have a key shift. Nice trumpets. Nice. Dum 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 dum. Vowels in the singers. Super staccato here. Ah! Ah! Nice. That's cool. She goes, ah, ah, ah. That's really cool. Wait, I gotta rewind. Ah, 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 ah. Nice breast support. Ah, cool. Da, 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 da. It's so mischievous. Da, dum, dum, da, dum, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. She's not even breaking a sweat. Unbelievable. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da. Shot. Nice short. Pushing to the end again. Pop, 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 pop. Nice, got a little bit of Russian in there. That's really fun. Oh man, that's cool. It's nice to hear this. I mean, I gotta say the Nordcry stuff was such a standout, especially the Aurora singing, and really Nordcry, God, all the Colombina stuff I thought was just extremely excellent and really fun to listen to. But this is nice. This is kind of like, you know, the stuff that Genshin was kind of founded on, you know, this big orchestral writing that throws us all the way back. Lots of piano. It throws us back to, I think, the origins of Genshin in a lot of ways. And I really, really appreciated just how much piano usage there was. And I really appreciated how much, you know, it just sounded really good. I mean, they were just passing the ball back and forth, and there was a lot of unison movement, but then there would also be periods of variation on that. And so then the instruments would come back together and they would play together, and then they would dissipate again. And then you'd have, you know, at one point you'd have this come in and this come in and this come in, you know, for a precursory first listen. That was really, really fun. I'm actually very intrigued to hear what else is coming down the bend. And I was really happy to hear Russian, of course, because, you know, that's really important. And that is something that Genshin's always done really well. You know, we had, what was it, Swahili there for the Notlan stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's these particular year concerts that they do are always really great. So yeah, thanks a ton, everybody. Feel free to join the Discord. Feel free to check out Patreon if you want to support the channel more directly. And thanks a ton. I'll talk to you later. Bye.